Osaka. The bullet train is amazing. If you're in Japan, make sure you buy your ticket before you get there. But this is just a time, ready for a shower and a nice night out. Arrived in Osaka. Welcome to Osaka. It is so cool. At this bar called Oko. It is here in Osaka and they do vegan, vegetarian, omni and gluten-free Okonomiyakis, and this looks amazing and tastes so good. It's also a bar where you help yourself. This is the cutest hotel. Yay! A nice gym all to myself. Em and I have split up this morning just to do a bit of our own thing and then we'll meet back up. It is beautiful weather here, still chilly but like a nice sunny time, and I'm just on my way to a cafe called Optimus Cafe. It is a vegan cafe like on the water here and it is actually open for breakfast. I can't wait to have breakfast. To be honest, I've been living off a lot of like 7-Eleven snacks and inari, which is like fine, but I'm just kind of craving like a hearty breakfast. A lot of people are coming in and sliding into the DMs with suggestions. Lots of people saying aquarium. I don't know as a vegan whether that's something I want to explore, but I'll have a look into it. But other people are also suggesting going to the Osaka Tower, and they're just really saying that Osaka's fun, like it's a fun energy, you go out a fair bit, so I'm really looking forward to exploring that. And hot tip, I just mentioned on my Instagram, if you are into the gym, gyms aren't really a thing as much in Japan, so definitely look at booking a hotel that has that option. But for now, let's get walking. I mean, this is giving me massive Melbourne vibes. How beautiful. Everything's so clean here. So I thought potentially they might have this salad plates, but I ended up with this big brekky plate and it is just everything I need. This is cashew cheese, veggie sausage, and look at this view. Like, could it be any more perfect? Okay, so I absolutely got a cookie takeaway because I was still hungry, and it's fresh out the oven. It's so good. It's just so different, like the architecture. It's so cool. Okay, these are like $1 from a vending machine, and I don't love how much plastic there is in Japan, but I do love the convenience of these. So I'm here at Paprika Shokudo, which is kind of in the CBD. This is the lunch menu, and they use a lot of mock meats, but everything is vegan, which is incredible. Look at these burgers. They use the Omni meat patty. You can get salads, wine, there's pantry goods as well. Super cute. There's a shop section that you can get dinner with, and snacks and sauces. It's so good. This looks so good. I got the tempeh, stir-fried tempeh, and it comes with, I think, kimchi, salad, brown rice, and miso sauce as well. Something else is that's super cute about Japan is they often have these baskets at cafes, and it's for you to put your bag in. So I'm currently in America Mura, which is kind of like the vintage area. Obviously, look how cool the fashion is, and lots of little shops and stalls along the way as well. Got myself a little jacket. So here are some of the purchases today from the vintage store. I got this jacket, which was like $18, and I have a similar one that I got in Spain. I just love it. I also got, we went to sex shop, we do know that. I got this sick Adidas vintage jacket. I think this one was a bit more expensive, but I really thought consciously about whether I wanted it, and I did. And this cute little vagina keychain, because why not? So turns out things in Osaka close quite early. All restaurants say they're open till 10, but they have last orders at 8:45. So we got takeaway from this vegan pizza joint, and I ended up speaking to the owners, and they're very obsessed with cats. Showed them Binksy, they loved it. But Ellie and I are just glad we ordered two because they're hungry gals. So when you go to 7-Eleven or Family Marts, sometimes they have vegan stuff, and this morning we found this vegan tofu salad, some bean seaweed salad, and this, which we're going to take to Universal because there's not very many options there. I'm just eating it in our lobby.
Good morning.
We are at Universal! Yes, yes, yes. It's meant to be so good and I can't wait! Absolutely loving Universal, so fun. I do recommend getting a fast pass, which means you can skip queues. We didn't do that. But how can you not be happy here? It's seriously the best. And yes, I'm wearing my thrifted jacket from yesterday. So we just went to a little place called Ann 39.
Your foot just got in my video.
And just getting the content. It was like a superfood cafe. I think it might be owned by a Byron Bay.
Yeah.
Byron Bay. Look at us in our thrift. And there's little cashew. Everything is mini here. Which for girls that like to eat like us, you might be hungry. So
I'm petite. I don't eat much.
7-Elevens are on every corner. There's one literally right there. So you won't be hungry.
I think you talked about 7-Eleven last this video.
Okay, so Alex will edit this out.
For the record.
So tonight is our final night here in Osaka, and we have come back to Oko, which is this I can never say it. I feel like I've got a Okonomiyaki bar here in Osaka, and we're actually going to go meet up with James, my friend slash colleague who I work with in radio, who just literally landed here today with his fiance. So we're doing like a tap in, tap out thing. And then tomorrow we get the bullet train back to Tokyo to fly back to Australia. As much as I love Australia, I am so sad to be living here. This is honestly the best country, and it's been really easy and fun being here, and also great vegan food as well. But for now, I'm going to go check and see if my food's ready.
On a Tuesday? Is it a Tuesday?
More of this energy in Australia, please, Jill.
I always have this energy in Australia.
Jill? Good morning from our final day here in Japan. I am so sad to be leaving this country. It is the best, and you have to add it to your list. Emily and I have just spoken about like what an amazing time we've had. Every single day has been incredible. Obviously being vegan was part of the challenge. I enjoy that, and it's actually been a lot easier than anticipated. And thank God we have technology. Like how grateful that we can use Google Translator and that as well to communicate. We're just off to a vegan cafe called Optimus, I think, here in Osaka, and then we're getting the bullet train back to Tokyo, and then from Tokyo to Sydney, then Sydney to Melbourne, but just really trying to soak up the fresh air, look at the buildings and the sun before heading back to Melbourne. Chrissy. Not sure what this is, but I love it. So Emily and I just had a beautiful breakfast together, and we had a bit of a like reflection session on like what we've learned from Japan, what's been the highlight. And yeah, I think we both agree that it's just such a beautiful country and so kind, and I think I really like sometimes beat myself up for being a bit weird and wacky, but this country is a little bit like that, and like in an unapologetic way, which is incredibly admirable, and it's super fun and silly, but also so kind. So I think we both definitely agreed on that, and like highlight for me and also for Em was going on that crazy swan duck ride at Mount Fuji. Yeah, such a good time. Okay, a couple of tips if you're traveling to Japan, I thought I'd just share. Well, funny things that I found, which we've loved. Warm toilet seats are a thing here, and it's really hard going back to Australia. Like cold toilet seats. What else? Sun tours, obviously you have to go on them. There's like dedicated smoking rooms here, or like areas, like you just find like a little room in the middle of the city, and everyone like obeys to that, and they just go in there to smoke, which I think is really interesting. Like even now at a hotel, there's like a little smoking room just for people to go and smoke in. I just think people are so good at obeying the rules here. No one goes out here till super late. Like dinner is like the most important meal of the day. Like it's a massive thing here to go out for dinner and stay out late and like not go home. I guess early, just buy breakfast isn't really a thing here. And Lawson's and 7-Elevens will save your life. Like snacks here are amazing. Oh, and lastly, it's super safe here. Like, I mean, obviously I can only talk to my experience, but like everyone's so kind, and like if you forget something, they'll be like, I'm sorry. Like they're just so kind. All kindness in the world. They say all good things must come to an end, and genuinely so sad to be leaving Japan. It is seriously the best country. We have a long flight ahead of us, and I thought there was a Qantas lounge here, which I had a pass for, which there isn't. Oh, wait. This vlog helped you. Oh, wait. Hey, but can they board their flight already? What I'm going to say is, if you're lucky enough to be able to travel to Japan, please do it. If this video helped you, or the food suggestions were good, bad, whatever, you go check them out. Please tag me, let me know. As always, subscribe, click the bell button, or go find me on socials, and hope wherever you're watching this in the world, you are well. Big love. I'll see you in the next travel vlog, hopefully. And Qantas, if you want to sponsor, like, slide on in.